Ni hao. Let's improve our knowledge of Yahweh today. We're going to be discussing, why does God let Satan hurt people? This question is so perplexing because we know how powerful God is. No one can be sovereign over him. So if Satan wants to do something God doesn't want him to do, God can easily stop him. As Jeremiah said, "Who is he that saith, and it cometh to pass, when the Lord commandeth it not?" Lamentations chapter 3 verse 37. However, many times God doesn't stop Satan from carrying out his plans. He let him destroy Job's life in Job chapters 1 and 2. He let Satan influence 10 spies to give a negative report of Canaan in Numbers chapter 14, causing Israel to spend 40 years in the wilderness. He allowed Satan to cause David to take a census in 1 Chronicles chapter 21, causing the deaths of 70,000 people. At first glance, it seems that God let them all down by allowing Satan to manipulate them. However, God can find the positive side of any situation, and he actually has a very good reason for not restraining Satan from time to time. You see, just like an athlete can't become fitter without sweating and going through pain, we can't become better Christians without going through persecution, according to Zechariah chapter 13 verses 8 to 9. Athletes don't like pain, obviously, but they understand it is an essential part of a successful career. However, unlike a regular coach who organizes all the trying exercises that athletes go through, God isn't going to put us through persecution himself. As James said, "Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man." James chapter 1 verse 13. God can't ask us to serve him in Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 5 and then send us persecution that might cause us to leave him. That doesn't make a lot of sense. This is why Satan provides the perfect opportunity for testing our faith. If Satan persecutes us, God is not creating a double standard by pulling us away from the faith and telling us to stick with it. If Satan causes anyone to abandon him, then God will realize they weren't fit for his service. And if Satan fails to disrupt someone's faith, then God will learn they will be a perfect Christian. For example, Satan tried to get Joseph to commit fornication with Potiphar's wife in Genesis chapter 39 verses 7 to 20. After being mocked by his brothers and sold into slavery, Joseph got an opportunity to enjoy himself for once. If they knew what they were doing, they could easily get away with it. However, despite not having the 10 Commandments or any direct contact with God, Joseph knew God wouldn't like that behavior. He refused to sleep with her, and God realized that Joseph would serve him well. As a result, he was with Joseph as he gained power in Egypt, according to Acts chapter 7 verse 9. Christians like Joseph will be part of the new spiritual family God is forming with Christ. God tried to form one with Adam, but it didn't exactly work out, so he needed to start afresh. As it was said in Romans, "For as by one man's disobedience many were made sinners, so by the obedience of one shall many be made righteous." Romans chapter 5 verse 19. This family will live in a new world filled with peace and happiness, according to Isaiah chapter 65 verses 17 to 25 and 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 13. They won't even have to worry about Satan then because he would have been destroyed, according to Revelation chapter 20. Therefore, my advice is that we should look at our problems in a whole new way. With enough hard work, we can always deal with temptations and persecutions, because we will never be given challenges we can't overcome. As St. Paul said, "There hath no temptation taken you, but such is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it." 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13. If we are going through tough times, it's because we're tough enough to handle them. And that is where I'm going to stop with this Bible Q&A. Why does God let Satan hurt people? He lets him hurt people because it's a good opportunity for their faith to be tested. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe.